with MLB The Show 17 here on PS4, and this is the Viper TV here. I'm pretty sure everybody already knows that, but we're getting ready to start Game 3 against the Boston Red Sox here. But before I start this game, I just want to apologize to everybody to whoever does watch my videos here, if they've been looking for the next broadcast after Game 2. Reason why for the delay is I was battling a bad, well, not bad, but I was really, you could say, sick. I was sick in bed for a couple days and didn't really start moving around until Friday. So, and that's when I made them couple videos for my electronic fans out there. So, and of course, yesterday I didn't do a broadcast. It's really hard for me to try and do a broadcast Saturday. That's usually the day when I go out with my other half, my fiance. So that's why it's got delayed so long. I did try. It was so hard to try and get it in last night. But anywho, we're getting ready to start Game 3. I hope everybody likes the video. And please subscribe and enjoy our journey. You know, I do this for your entertainment, and I try to give you guys the best content possible. And I'm living a dream, you know. I'm doing something that I wanted to do, you know, with the Rays, doing this on the show with my own team, you know. I mean, for anybody that has followed me, you know, this is my first year I've done YouTube with the show. I started last year towards the end, and you can find them videos on MLB 16 playlist if anybody is curious. So, enough gabbing, because I know you're here to watch the game, and we're getting ready to start. I'm going to go ahead and get my lineup started, as we got Elvin Santana on the mound for us. And I think the Red Sox they're going to wear the white ones, and we're going to wear the blue ones. Ooh, it's rainy conditions too, so that'll be interesting. On the Red Sox, they got Elvin Santana, or not Elvin Santana, that's who we got. They got Maxwell Escobar on the mound for Boston. We've been doing pretty good. We've kind of slipped a little bit lately, but it happens in the course of the season. You got good days, you got bad days in baseball, you know. You can't really complain. I'm going to put Cabrera as DH. Zobrist will play short, and Forsythe will play second. I'm going to make a little bit of a change. I'm just thinking real quick on how I want to do my lineups. Let's put Dickerson at leadoff, and because Kiermaier's done really good lately for us, that's why I'm moving him up. And I kind of like Zobrist at the moment, right behind Myers. I'm going to give Navarro a day off. And who's playing first base? Barnett, okay. Actually, I'm going to give Pierce one more try. You know, I know Pierce hasn't really done that swift, but I'm going to put him in anyway. You know, he's got to have a shot. And he's showing some stride that he's willing to start turning around his season. He hasn't really done too well. As you've seen, his batting average is terrible. As you see, our matchups for tonight, pitching matchups. And there's our league leaders in play. And here we go.
Well, it's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain's coming down pretty good here at Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series.
I mean, look at our record. We're 31-8.
And the Boston Red Sox.
That's a very good record
These
for
two should
any
provide
baseball
some
team.
big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
So, I mean, if we do slip a game or two, you know, We're still doing good.
Maxwell
Even if
Escobar
I
gets the ball in game
was to
3 of
lose
the
this
series.
game,
HR, what's the word on him?
As I
it
look at
wouldn't
this
hurt
ball
us.
game today, one thing to keep an
I
eye
don't
on
think
is his
he will,
at-bats
but
against the right-handers, his
hey,
approach
you
against
never
right-handed
know.
hitters. Because
We can have an
right-handed
off
hitters are
day,
hitting
especially
under
if
250 against
it's
him.
raining,
And those
so
are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
we'll see.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 10.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one.
Hey, it's Sunday.
Well,
He
these
got
Red
it right.
Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They enter this one off a
today
loss
is really
after
actually
winning
Sunday.
5 of 7 prior to that.
And,
It's
Matt,
not
you always
May,
want to win
though.
2 of
We're
the
in
3 games. I mean, today
November
is a
now.
big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in
I
the
should
series.
pick
You
that
go,
one.
we won 2 out of 3
So
there. That's the
Dickerson's
goal for
gonna be
every
an early
team. We won 2
flyout.
out of 3 in the series.
Bradley is there and starting 9.
And
Anybody
here's our
catch your
starting
idea?
lineup as
Well,
you've
Matt,
seen
Evan
me already
Longoria
do.
has been tearing it up lately. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by
Longoria is
storm
doing
right now.
pretty good, and
He's
even
punishing every
with
mistake he sees.
Longoria doing
and we'll
good,
see if
and
he can
Myers
lose
is
another
even
ball
doing
over
pretty
the
good.
wall again
Kiermaier's
today.
doing really good. I mean,
Into the box now,
we're
Kevin Kiermaier.
down to
First at bat for him
finish
as he
strong
enters
this
play
season.
3rd in the American League batting race.
This is actually my first year I've ever used Kiermaier full
Into the
time.
windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that
To
misses in
bring
the dirt
everybody
for
up
ball
to
1.
date, I used Angel Pergon for
Here's the pitch. Down the
on
first
my
baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3
trying to do
unassisted.
2 things at once. Using Angel Pergon
Third baseman, number 3.
since I started the show
Longoria.
season mode on MLB 14.
Standing in, Evan Longoria. He
14,
comes in currently
15, and
2nd on the
16.
team in home runs.
And Pergon, he did real good for us, but just his contract got up. He was a good base stealer, and so is Kiermaier. Just the little points of money I had to squeeze a little bit because David Price is getting actually the highest contract on our team right now on the game here.
Here's the first
Even
pitch
more
to
than
him.
Longoria, which is kind of scary.
Curveball that time, not even close.
But Price is
and
worth
set up
every
working the
penny
plate is Larry Bullard
that
as you see the rest of
we
our
have gave
umpiring
him.
crew
He's done
there.
real good. He
Yeah,
won the
Matt,
Cy
Buller's
Young
got a pretty fair
playing
strike
for
zone
us
all
last
around.
season,
He'll miss
so
a call here and there
he's
on the
won
bat.
it
But what umpire doesn't?
2 or 3 more times than he did in
Longoria
real
waiting
life.
on the
So.
1-0.
Or then he
High
did in real
strike
life.
there,
I
and
should have
it's
sworn at that
1-1.
one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning
But
his
it's a
name
little
very much
high,
longer in
so
this
maybe
game.
in a
He's
way
going
it
to
was
have to
good I
get that
took.
ball down to be effective.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And treading
Oh, boy, that
carefully
really
with
ran in on
Longoria here.
Longoria
It's
there.
3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And just a channel update, starting tomorrow, we will start a 3-game series
Hitters count all the way. Here it
in
comes.
Cleveland.
A changeup that just catches the
that
bottom of the
wasn't
zone
hittable
for a
anyway.
strike.
I'll finish that topic here in a second.
Lifted in the
I
air
had
to
to
center.
swing. It was
Bradley
in the
is there.
zone. Good hit, though.
Makes the catch.
I
and
laughed if
that'll
he'd have dropped
retire the
it.
side. Rays go in
But
order,
what I
1,
was
2,
saying
3.
is we're getting ready to
Tampa Bay
start
nothing.
a
Red
3-game
Sox
series
coming
in
to bat.
Cleveland
You're
starting
watching Major League
tomorrow.
Baseball, the show.
And I don't know if it'll be just 1 game or 2 games I'll try to put in tomorrow. I'm going to try for
Urban
2.
Santana is ready
But
to
if
go
not,
as
it'll
he'll
be
be on the
definitely
hill
be
for
1.
Tampa Bay.
I'm trying to
What's your
get
take
caught
on
up
him,
as
H?
much as I can
Matt,
with the show
he's
here.
coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team.
Since
He's a
we've
guy
been
that's durable
so behind.
and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see
It's
that
just
again
it's
from
been
him
hard
Into
to
the
get all
box
these
now is
games
Dustin
in
Pedroia as he'll
back
lead
when it
off
was
the
baseball
home half
season
of inning
because
number
I was
1.
working at Tropicana Field.
Second baseman.
So
Dustin Pedroia.
instead of doing broadcast, I was at work. So that's why I'm a little late. That's why I'm desperately trying to get this done in the off season. Because I do love my subscribers here who do watch these videos and I do deeply appreciate everybody's support that do watches them.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
That's foul.
But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Go back. That should be nice because there might be some Red Sox fans
and the
watching.
0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway
That's going to be routine for
Kiermaier's got a
Kiermaier.
read on it. 1 out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there
As
aren't a
we
lot of
see
guys
the
with the
Red
talent
Sox
and
starting lineup
determination
here,
of Dustin
after we
Pedroia.
get done with the
He's
Cleveland
hit in 8
series, we
straight
will be
games right
going
now.
back
Talk
home.
about fun to watch.
And I
Putting
believe it's
together a
only
single
3
here, a
games
double there,
against
doing
New
all the
York,
things you
and
need
then
to
I think
do
it's
to keep
either, I
this
think
streak
it's
alive.
4 against the Angels,
Here's Jackie
as
Bradley
we
now.
are
Couple
actually
of hits
getting
for
close
him
to
in
the
4
end of May
trips in
on the show
yesterday's
right now
game.
here. And heading
He's
into
ready.
June,
Here's the
so
first
moving up
offering.
in the world.
Favorable
Strike
call in there
on
for a
Jackie
strike.
Bradley Jr.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run.
Oh, he
Running
should have had
first.
that.
He's digging for second. He hit the corner and
Ain't gonna
is
get
in there with
Bradley.
a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Here's
A
one
rare
Middlebrooks
mistake
now.
for
And as you
Kiermaier
can
right
see,
there.
He's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this
Will
one.
Middlebrooks, he homered in, I think it was game 1. So he's been pretty good this series.
First
so we
pitch
got to
of the
pitch him a
at-bat
little
on its
carefully.
way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A man at third with 1 away. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Struck him out.
And we
And
took care
now
of
they'll likely
Middlebrooks.
need a base hit to get
I'm not
that runner
surprised.
home from
Santana's
third.
had a pretty good
Their
year so
chances of
far.
pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy
We
from
signed
third with
him
2 outs instead of 1.
in the
Basically,
off
you need a
season
hit,
after
or you
letting
need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass
Matt
ball.
Moore go. We had
Here's
to let
Mike
Moore go
Napoli now.
because once
He
again
comes in
Price
currently
and Sense
second on the
came
team
into
in
play,
home
and
runs.
we can't afford too many big contracts. I mean, we got Price, Longoria, and there's somebody else, but that's all I can think of at the moment.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a
We
pitch
have
right down the
gotten pretty
middle.
good with
Well,
the
this is one of those
salary
big
cap, but
opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn
it's
anything?
a
Now,
little
yesterday,
tight,
runners in
but
scoring
we had to
position
let
in
him
big
go,
situations, they couldn't drive him
unfortunately.
in. Now you got a chance to show you learn
Doing
something.
pretty good on
and drive a
Miami,
run in
though.
here.
Chop foul
If
at the
you
plate
haven't
here, and
watched
it's
the one
0-2.
game, I can't
Well, he's out in
remember.
front of that breaking ball right there.
Might
I'm
have
not
been
surprised.
game
That was after
1.
that fastball.
I'm guessing
Nice job
against
of
Miami
pitching,
back
kinda
at the
keeping him off
top.
balance.
That went extra
2 outs
innings.
here with
You'll
a runner
know
at third.
because it was an over 2-hour broadcast.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
That was a good game right there. And Santana
Back-to-back
puts down
strikeouts keep
Napoli
him
on
out of
strikes
danger.
after
An
1.
inning in
It's
the books.
nothing.
No score on the show. Now at the plate, Will Myers. He comes in today leading the American League in
Will
batting
Myers
for
did
the
pretty
season.
good this series if you've seen the stats on the bottom.
Myers.
Last game he had 7 RBIs with a home run. That was a pretty good day
Into the
for
windup
Myers.
and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
And just for the record, I do have this on a pretty hard difficulty. I don't have it on the maximum difficulty,
Nothing in
but
one
I got
count.
it on
Here
the
it
most
comes.
hardest difficulty that's wrong
And this is
sided,
bounced
and I
foul
still
at the
do
plate,
good.
and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
And that's going to be an out.
Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to
So
start the
Myers
second.
goes down.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Ben.
And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty, don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. Having a very nice year, currently second
Zobrist
in
is
the
kind
American
of a
League in
surprise,
batting
even if his
average
batting
entering
average
play.
is high. I was kind of hoping for a couple more homers, but 2 is still respectable. Zobrist had a pretty good year for us so far. This is his last year on
Here's the
contract,
first pitch to him.
unless we do
And
bring
they'll
him
try and get him
back.
out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate
But
away.
once again,
It's
it's
ball
dollar
one.
and cents, as well as Asdrubal
He's ready.
Cabrera's
Here's the
contract
1-0.
is too.
And he commits to the pitch inside.
I
and he
wasn't going to
definitely
swing
went
at that.
around.
I was
That's
trying to
strike
break.
one.
But
Now
I
the
might
pitch.
be able to keep one or the other. Or if not, we'll have to go to
Fastball
some
right over
talent.
the
I
outside
might
corner.
put, if I get rid of Zobrist after this season, it'll be
Now here it comes.
Forsythe. They'll probably play second.
Fouled straight back.
And Forsythe's done pretty good for
No
us in the
score
backup
here as we
role.
play inning number 2.
I don't know on how good he'll play for us in the full-time role. We'll just have to wait and see.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
And
Well, one
cross
thing
that
about
rope
him,
when we
he's an
get there.
absolute
Quickly,
grinder at the
it's a
plate.
2-2
You can pretty
count
much
on
count on him battling
Ben
at the plate
Zobrist
every
here
chance he
with
gets.
one out.
Tapper up the line. And this is going to wind up hitting the
Oh.
bag at third.
That's going to be a double.
And
No.
that's through for a hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
When he got the ball, there was just
Settling
no
in
way I was
now
going to make it to
Asdrubal
second, as
Cabrera,
well as I
as he
think
begins
Zobrist
this one
stopped
as the 4th leading hitter in the
at
American
first.
League.
I think even he was a little surprised at that. Escobar's pitching not too bad today, other than that one pitch to Longoria that I probably should have hit, but overall he's done pretty
First
good
pitch coming. Here it is.
early
Takes a
on.
fastball on the inside corner. Runners on
Cabrera
first
goes
with
down
one
on
down.
one strike.
And this
That
catches
was
the
kinda
zone as well.
questionable
It's
there.
0-2 now.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
Oh, he's keeping it out of the middle too, which is good.
And he'll snap one over to first.
Not the-
And he's back standing.
Saying that I'm rooting for the Sox, just making a good comment. Hopefully he'll slip up eventually.
Now a flare out toward right center. Geary moving forward.
Either
Second
way,
out.
it's routine. And Cabrera is out with 2 outs now.
Second baseman. Logan.
As we speaking of the devil, we were just talking
Now
about
at the
him,
plate,
Logan Forsythe.
Forsythe.
Batting
First time
with
to the
2
plate
outs.
for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start
With
play.
only 1 home run, which that home run actually came here this year, so we'll see if he can make it 2.
And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this ball's heading for
Now
the
he's
seats
trying
down the
to run
right
down
side
the
as the
middle a
count will
little
move to
bit. Now he's
0-2
playing with
now.
fire.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Grounded down the third baseline.
That's
He's
out.
got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
So probably the rain is kind of playing into effect in today's game. But either way, middle of the second coming up, still scoreless.
Into the box. Nolan Reimold.
Leading
He
off
drove
for the
in
Red
the
Sox.
other of the 2
And
runs in that game
Reimold
yesterday.
here, the
Nolan
former Baltimore Oriole.
Reimold.
He got signed last year onto the Red Sox from Baltimore in the off-season after 2015. So this is his second year.
Infield in the overshift
on
here. Now
Boston.
the pitch.
Just a
And
little
the slider
stat
stayed
moment
low
for you
apparently
for
for a
anybody,
ball.
because I didn't
Into his
broadcast
windup.
then.
Here comes the 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 now to Reimold. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Well, hey, you never know. Reimold can homer.
To 2-2 now.
Well, not on that thing. As a 2-2 count on Reimold.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now.
Come on,
3-2.
Santana.
David
That's not
Robinson waits on deck. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Ground ball right
And he's
into
gonna
the
be
ship.
good and hit
Zobrist is there.
right to Cabrera, and
Quick
he's
out
out.
number 1.
All
Batting
right,
center.
time for the majestic defensive
Left
alignment
fielder.
for the Rays.
David
We're looking at one of the best
Robinson.
defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
As they show our defense here, which they probably should have showed in the first, but
Digging in. David
either way, after
Robinson.
that, we got
His
David
average for the
Robertson
year
batting
sits in
with
the
1 out.
280s entering play. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls
And
foul.
that's foul ball. And tomorrow's game against Cleveland, game 1, it'll be Alex Colomé on the mound.
Here's the
for us.
0-1 pitch.
If anybody wants to
Takes a
join
knee-high
in
fastball.
or watch the broadcast of it when it comes available
Here's
tomorrow.
the 0-2.
And game 2 will
Short,
be David
hit hard.
Price as
There to play it is Zobrist.
Robertson hits
Throw
the
to first
Cabrera
here, and
routine
Santana's
out.
got it working here. 2 quick outs.
batting 7th, the shortstop
Game 2 will be
Bradshaw.
David Price against Cleveland, and then
Now to the
game
plate,
3
Will
finishing
Bradshaw.
off the
And he is
series
proving
will
to be
be
something of a
Scott
non-threat
Kazmir.
with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't
as
pretty.
now we got Will Bradshaw batting with 2 outs.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
I don't know, once you go up and ask him.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it ain't my fault you didn't swing. Alright, are you ready?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left
That's
field.
not gone.
And it's gone into the monster seats.
As Will Bradshaw puts 4 on the board, and Red Sox are
A
up
solo
1-0.
shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Made soup out of that 2-seam fastball that Santana threw.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats.
In a way, just barely
Sometimes
got
you
it
can
over the
fall in the
monster in
trap
a
of not
way.
focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound.
Excuse
That
me.
might have happened here.
Geary.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Tito Geary, if I pronounce his name right, he batting with 2 outs, trying to see if he could get something going.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, it's clearly on that
Santana,
fastball.
one
He
more
hit that one
pitch.
hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
13 to
Kiermaier
Kiermaier.
giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
So one
Sights
run
and
in the
sounds of
inning
a day at the
and
ballpark.
one hit. As
Oh my
after
goodness.
two,
More to
Boston's
come
up
on the show
1-0.
Sunday Baseball after this.
As Tampa Bay comes up to bat to start off the third.
Here's Steve
And we
Pierce
got
now. He'll step
Steve
in to
Pierce
lead it off in the
leading
top of the third.
The first baseman, number 33, Steve Pierce.
And we'll see if Pierce can at least get on base here. I don't think he's going to homer here.
First offering on its way. And a
They
fastball
got
just
the
a
shift
bit
on
up.
for Pierce. As the shift is on from, well, the
Into his
infielders are
windup.
kind of
Here
shifted
comes the
around.
1-0.
That's the best way to describe it.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Wow, great
Couldn't have
pitch
tried to
right
hack
there,
at
right?
it, but
Changing
either way,
speeds.
good
How about that
changeup.
straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
I ain't
From the
waving
windup,
at ya.
the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not
Two
the
balls,
greatest
one
threat with the
strike
bat
on
up there.
Pierce.
His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway
And he's
center.
gonna hit right to the
Bradley is
shift
there.
in center
Looks it
field
into his
there.
glove, and there's one gone.
And Pierce is quickly gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Happy to
number
have you along
28.
here on the show
As
on a
you
fine
see the
Sunday
upcoming
afternoon as you
schedules
take
I
a
was
look at our
just
upcoming
talking
schedule
about.
for the week to come.
Has 3 games against Cleveland. We will play regardless the off day.
So striding
So don't
in,
worry about
John
the off
Jaso.
day there.
The average just a few ticks shy of
Unless-
300 for the season.
yeah,
so perhaps a hit
don't
or
worry
two in
about
this
the
one
off
could
day.
put him up over the top.
As Jaso bats
Into
with
the
one
windup
out.
and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Kind of surprising that Jaso hasn't
Now here's
got a
the
homer
pitch.
yet at this point of the season.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just
On.
2 strikes on Jaso.
Now an off-speed pitch
And the
well
ball almost
inside, and it
comes in and
forces him to
almost hits
bounce
him in
away
the
from
foot.
danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
High in the air out to center field.
Probably chased it.
Bradley is under it, and he
Routine.
brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder, Corey
As Corey
Dickerson.
Dickerson gets the bat with 2 outs already in the
Digging in to try it again. Corey
Top of the
Dickerson.
third.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
So far early in this game, our bats are pretty quiet at the moment, which is not very
Here
good.
comes the first pitch.
But
And
I
the first pitch is chopped
think
foul
it'll
at the
wake up
plate at strike
eventually.
1.
And maybe a little bit because the rain has to do with it,
The 0-1 pitch.
as well as I got a good
good
dab
knee-high
to
changeup
Escobar
taken for
there.
a
He's
strike.
pitching
he's
really
not messing
good.
around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And I kind of got to give a little dabs to Boston after their struggles in last month of April on this game. They've kind of
Chopped foul
gotten
over
better in the
towards the
last
coaching
month.
box.
They're still behind, but at least they're showing a little bit of effort.
Another 0-2 home. Hit sharply on the ground.
Right to
Napoli is
Napoli.
there, and he'll step on the
And
bag
routine
himself,
1,
and
2,
the
3
inning
innings.
is over. Down
As
in order
bottom of
go
the
the
third
Rays.
comes up from
They
Fenway
still
Park,
trail 1-0.
and it's still 1-0.
Now batting, Fletcher Dowell.
Leading off
He'll
for the
lead
Red
things
Sox.
off here in this one-run
Catcher.
contest.
Fletcher Dowell.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
As Michael Dow is batting
here's the
leading off
pitch.
for Boston. down a strike.
Line to the right side.
And he's going to get a base
so
hit
the
here.
leadoff man is aboard.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
As Justin Pedroia gets a chance here to bat with no outs and a runner at first. So let's see if Pedroia can be
Here's
a
the
good
second
boy
baseman
and
now,
hit
Dustin
the double play for
Pedroia.
me.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard
And
towards
he's
center.
gonna get a base hit.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Where are you throwing it? I said short.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start
I don't
off the
know why.
inning.
Maybe I'm
Well, that
pushing the
base hit
button
right
too
there
quickly.
extends his
But I
streak to
pushed the
9
button
games. Now we've been
to
watching
throw
him.
to
There's a
short.
couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting
Sometimes you gotta double tap the button.
Trying to pick things up where he left off.
But either
Jackie
way,
Bradley Jr.
Scoring
He found
opportunity
his
for
way over
Jackie
to third
Bradley
via a
Jr.
triple
with
in
no
his
out.
first at bat.
Pedroia at first and Geary at third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself a little bit
Come
of a
on,
jam right here, Matt. He's got
Santana.
2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Right here, I'm looking for the double play. I ain't
Runners are at
worrying
first
about
and third with none out.
the double play right now. I
Hard
gotta
stuff
get
on
an
the
out.
corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner
Come
at
on,
first,
go.
do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well,
I'm
man,
going
I
for
think
the
a lot of
strikeout.
that
I
depends
want
on
for
the
the
type of
strikeout
pitcher that
and
you are.
pitch
If
one.
you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he
It's one
fouled
ball
him
and
off
2
instead
strikes
of
on
putting it in the
Bradley right
seats.
now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
And
He
Bradley's
pulls
gonna
this
come
one
through
into
here.
right. In there. Base hit. And
And
that ought to
it's
get the run in
2-0
from third.
stop.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Third baseman, number 16, Will Middlebrooks.
There's Will Middlebrooks gets a chance here with no outs. Bradley at first and Pedroia at second.
Stepping in now, Will Middlebrooks. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate
Now
for
in
strike
a way
one.
I am kind
He
of
was
looking
a
for the double
strikeout
play
victim in
since
his
the
first
runner
try.
from third scored.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home
Strikeout
plate.
here be good.
Now the 0-2 pitch. That's in
Santana,
there. Base hit.
what are you
Pedroia is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from
3-0
second. It's
shot.
a 3-0 game.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the
Santana's
middle.
really starting to
So
slip
many
a
hits
little
up
bit.
the middle. If your game plan is to go up the middle, good things can happen.
We may have to go to the pen here not too much longer if he's going to continue this.
Into the box, Mike Napoli, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way, and a slider runs
He
in on him as
almost
he has
hit
to
Napoli
lean out of
there.
the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with
Come
his
on,
release
Santana.
point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Ready with the 1-1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that
Yes,
strike
I
zone.
know that.
He's got to throw
Still
a strike
throwing.
right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground
Really,
at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
That's just
Yeah,
a great
I think
baseball
I
play.
might have
The
lost
pitcher
this
executed his pitch, but the
Unless
hitter was
our
better.
offense
Stayed
will
with
start
it, got a ball
rolling.
down, and drove it through.
Stepping in
I'm
and
gonna have
ready
to
for
start
another
warming up
shot,
the pen.
Nolan Reimold. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt.
That.
A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
As Rhyme Old, you get it, Rhyme Old, gets a chance here, and we're going to take a second here and start warming up the pen here. And trying to figure out, I think I'll put in Sanchez
And
to
action
warm
now
up.
in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to
And
get
they're doing
loose.
a double
It
steal.
swung on and missed the
It
throw.
ain't going to work.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
So we get an out by the double steal. Good throw by Jaso. Boston looking
And
to
this
be
ball's
greedy,
heading for
and
the
this
seats
is
down the
going to be
right
foul.
side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an
this is
advantage to
gonna
the
be
pitcher.
Caught by
Myers
Myers.
has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
So
And
we
no
needed
tag at
that
second. He'll head back
and
there with
that.
2 away now.
Now batting,
First out that we got.
left fielder, David Robinson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Robinson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
There's David Robinson back at 2 outs.
In there for strike 1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Santana comes set. Here's the 0-1. And that gets him on the
And hits him
mound.
in the leg. But either way, he's
Fortunately,
out.
he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits,
So
no errors,
next inning
and a
we'll
runner left
probably put in
on now to the
Sanchez,
top of
which
inning
is
number
actually
4.
pretty early to
The
put in
Red
a
Sox
pitcher.
4, the Rays nothing.
But either way, we
Matt
Sanchez
Vasgersian
just
back
doesn't
with
have
Earl
it at the
Reynolds and
moment.
Dan Plesac
Center
as
fielder.
Kevin Kiermaier
Kevin.
settles
as
in to start the
Kiermaier
inning.
leads off the top of the 4th. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to put Alex Torres to warm
Here
up.
comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Yeah, it's 1 strike on Kiermaier here.
Pulls this one into the air out
Pretty
into
good
right
hit.
field. Geary is after it.
That's a ground
but
rule
it's
double.
over his head, and it hops the wall for
We
a
needed that
ground rule
one.
double.
Well,
The
he
third
picks up a
baseman,
hit
number
now in
That was a good
11
hit by
straight
Kiermaier.
games. Swinging the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made
And
along the way
Longoria
through
gets
this
the
whole
bat
streak.
now with an RBI opportunity, you could say. With Kiermaier at second.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria,
And
as
it's
he
ball
will look at a
1.
first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double.
You can hold a bull down, but you can't hold him down very long. Had kind of a rough start here, but we got an opportunity to
Ready
put
with the
a
1-0
dent in it.
pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of
And we just
play
let one
up
get away.
into the plaza level. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now he's
No
a little
runs, 2
scared on
hits,
giving
and no
Longoria
errors for
anything.
Tampa Bay so far.
That's just 2 balls and a strike.
And treading carefully
3-1.
with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that
And
pitch
now it's
catches
full.
the inside corner.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting
That was a
on
good
right there,
take.
but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
know.
still
I'd
a
have
good
to swing
take.
at that.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Coming out of the hand, it looked too good.
Right fielder.
So Longoria goes down on strikes.
Here's Will Myers.
He's
0 for 1 thus far.
And Kiermaier on at second.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
When I get tight on the, when they tighten me on the strike zone, or expand it or whatever.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bradshaw is up with it. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Maybe we won't get our RBI opportunity, but
now batting, shortstop.
We got Ben Zobrist leading off, or not leading off.
Here's Ben Zobrist now
with 2 outs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Kiermaier rounds third and is digging for the plate.
Well,
but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
And maybe an RBI here if he can get a base hit. 3-1 homer would be nice right about
here now. Is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Come on, throw it
now
again.
We'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing.
He's pitching to Zobrist, trying to pick off Zobrist rather.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Come on, Cabrera.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. And that's the third out.
Good effort.
Rays strand a pair. They trail here 4-0.
And it's middle of the 4th coming up. Boston's up 4-0. As we're going to put in
Sanchez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Santana ain't doing so good, and he pitched a lot there in that last outing, so he might be still a little tired. That might be why he's kind of hicking up a little bit, but unfortunate. But you know, like I said, there's good days and there's bad days. I ain't really worried too much about it, but I'm pretty sure that Sanchez here can keep us going here. I'm gonna let him pitch an inning or 2 and then put in Torres. I'd like to try to keep it for the scenario that's going on right now. Only 2 relievers, unless you know we come back, which we still can. I mean, we're only down 4, which is really not a lot. And if we could come back, then I'll probably put in Davis to close it out, because right now he's my temporary closer with the struggles of Jake McGee at the present moment. That Davis is our temporary closer at the moment. And once McGee gets his mechanics kind of straighten out a little bit more, we'll let him go back to doing closing duties. So one more pitch here and we will resume play. I like doing these warm-up pitches to try and help myself a little bit before I start pitching here. As well as I think it does have some benefit. I don't know on how everybody else feels.
Striding
But I
in
have
once
done
again
this with all the shows.
Bradshaw.
So
The shortstop, Will
as
Bradshaw.
Will Bradshaw is leading off here the fourth inning, or bottom of the fourth.
And boy, a
strike
high
one.
strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
What is really cool about Sanchez here, at least with this four-seam fastball here, he can throw some gas here. I mean, at 96, that's pretty good.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
A young reliever, but he's got some potential. He's like a
Yeah, and they set
Doug
him up with that
Castle.
curveball on the
He's
pitch
got
before,
potential, too.
and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
as he fouls it off.
Lazy
And that's
fly ball
gonna
out
be
to center
routine
field.
for Kiermaier.
Kiermaier comes on now, and he has it one down.
That's one out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Cito Giri.
Because Zito Giri gets a chance here.
Digging in, Cito Giri comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider on the inside for strike one. And a step off.
Taking a breather.
Bases
for a
are
second.
empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's
95
0-2.
miles an hour.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
As Gary goes down on strikes. And 2 outs now
The
in the bottom
catcher,
of the
number
fourth.
39, Fletcher.
At the plate,
Dowell.
As Fletcher Dow
Dowell.
gets a shot here with 2 outs.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
The only thing I don't really care about with Sanchez is I wish he had a
Lays
little
off
more
a fastball that
a
doesn't miss
variety-
by
a
much, and
variety
it's
of
2-0.
pitches.
That's a good approach when you're facing
Either
a
way,
young arm you
he's
might not be too
really
familiar
good,
with.
so I'm
Take
not
a look
really
at a few
complaining
and see
that
what he's
much.
got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Left a change out there for him,
Swing,
but he missed
homeboy,
it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on.
There's one more strike, and hopefully we'll be out of the inning. Well, either way, he's
On
out.
to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox.
So
They lead
after
it
4,
4-0.
it's 4-0 Red Sox. Top of the 5th coming up from Fenway Park.
So
And
coming to the
Logan
plate,
Forsythe will lead
Ruben
off here.
Forsythe. 0
Leading
for
off for the
1 for
Rays.
him here in this one.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right
I
at
got
home
too
plate. It's
aggressive
strike
there. I
one.
should have took that one.
Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Smoke toward third.
And that's a base hit
And a
for
sliding
Forsythe.
effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
First baseman,
And Steve Pearce gets a chance to bat.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
So let's see what Pierce can do. Is looks like the rain's coming down a little harder now.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, it's really starting to come down now. The first thing I'm thinking, come out of this game, they're going to go very long. It could have a big impact when you get rain like this.
Scorched to third.
And that's a double play.
Pedroia back to Napoli, a double play.
Thanks a lot, Pierce.
Now batting, catcher.
I'm about ready to send you back to Durham.
Here's John Jaso now.
2 outs
Comes
are
into
gone.
this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jaso gets a chance at 2 outs.
Hard hit ball
And
to
that's a
second,
base hit
and
for
that finds
Jaso.
its way through for a base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and
It was a
boom,
good
base
pitch,
hit.
too.
Corey Dickerson.
As Corey Dickerson gets a chance now with 2 outs and Jaso on at first.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at
Quickly,
ball
ball
one.
one on
No hits to this
Dickerson.
point.
Come on, Dickerson. We need a spark here.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out with the man
In
at
a
first.
way, it was a smart take when it's not your pitch.
This is line to left. In there,
There's
a base hit.
for Dickerson. So 2
Well,
on,
that
2
right
out,
there is
and Kevin
perfect for taking
Kiermaier
the ball
comes up.
inside and shooting it the other way.
Let's see
You
if
hear that terminology,
Kiermaier
hands
can
inside
keep
the
the
ball.
hot
The
streak
only way you're
going.
going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Now we're starting to make some progress here.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Swing and a
I think he
drive to
heard me.
right. There it goes.
Kiermaier's been on a roll lately.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was
We are back in the game. Even if we are down 1, we are
So a 3-run
1
shot
run
to right
from
center
tying it.
field. Third home run for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Good job, Kiermaier. We needed that badly.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think
That
he
was
was
a
just
nice
looking for that
hit.
pitch and didn't miss it.
Now Longo gets a chance here.
The third baseman.
Into the
Two
box
out.
now, Evan Longoria. Line shot to third, and the
Got
side is
too greedy there. Should
retired.
have took that one, but
One more look at
Either
the
way,
big blow for the Rays. A
we
3-run
needed
home
that
run.
to at least
Middle of the
put a
afternoon here at
spark, and
Fenway. The
we
Red
got
Sox
it here at
4
bottom of the
and
fifth
the
coming
Rays
up.
3.
It's 4-3 Red Sox right now. As
There's the
Dustin
second
Pedroia
baseman
leads
now,
off.
Dustin
Leading off
Pedroia.
for the Red
He's
Sox.
1 for 2 in the ball
Second
game.
baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I might even stretch it here, depending on how Sanchez does here in this inning. Might let him pitch 1 more inning,
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
which I know
Change
sounds
up
crazy,
right on
but
the outside corner
if
for a
he's doing
strike.
good,
Tell you
might
what,
as well
Matt,
keep
not
him
much
in
to
there.
do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first
And
one
pitching in
was
the
on
rain,
the
I'm
outside half.
surprised
The
he's
other one ended up
doing
on the
this
outside
good.
half with 2 different looks. What can he do?
he
Nothing much
strikes-
with that one.
Swung on and missed
Strikes
as
out
Pedroia's
Pedroia there.
retired for the first out.
This is what a power
Number
pitcher would do to you if he
25, center
executes his pitches.
After getting
That
more
was a
strikeouts
3-pitch
than
strikeout.
Santana
And with
at
the
the
kind of
moment.
stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely
For today,
dominate
at
certain
least.
guys.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Now a bunt attempt here.
And
There's
no chance on Bradley.
Hit of the afternoon.
That was just a good bunt by Bradley there.
Drag bunt in the rain. Nobody's going to get you on
Will
that. Nice
Middlebrooks
play.
gets a chance with 1 out and 1 on. Longoria just couldn't get to the ball in time. If that bunt would have came more towards him, he would have got him.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
As Will Middlebrooks gets a chance, and he's 1 for 2 today, so got to be a little careful with him. As Fenway goes crazy over that bunt.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of
And
play
that's
off to
foul.
the right. It's 1-1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On the Lansdowne and gone. Will Middlebrooks has just clubbed a milestone
And a
home run of
milestone
sorts.
for Will
It's the
Middlebrooks off that
100th
home
of
run.
his
Is actually
career.
100th.
Well, obviously, it's not
But it
easy
doesn't
hitting home
help
runs,
us
man,
any
especially
other
at
less.
this level.
It
100
is
home
now
runs is nothing to
6
scoff at,
to
so
3
I'm sure he'll be proud of this
Boston.
accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
So Sanchez may not go another inning. Still a good outing for him. As they're celebrating in the Red Sox dugout. So congratulations are in order for Middlebrooks there.
The first baseman.
Here's Mike Napoli now.
Mike Napoli.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Come on, Sanchez. I need you to get me 2 more outs.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. Tapper right back to the mound. Over to the first
Napoli
baseman,
gets that
Pierce, and there
down,
are
so
2
one more
gone
out.
now.
Now
Sorry I
batting,
wasn't really talking right there.
designated hitter,
I was
Nolan.
trying to concentrate on getting
Ready for
Napoli
another
out.
chance. Nolan
As
Reimold. 0 for 2 on his line thus
Reimold
far.
here. Got 2 outs.
Changed up on him here, and this is
And that's
grounded
going
to
to be
short.
routine. Zobrist has got
Throw to
it.
first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
So, big blow for us.
But the Red
as we
Sox
give
strike
up
for
2
2 on the
here.
2-run homer. Through 5 innings. Boston leads
As
it
top of the 6th
6-3.
is coming up. It's 6-3 Boston.
Ready for another chance.
Leading off with
Will
Tampa Bay.
Myers. They'll try and
Will
get things
Myers
started
gets a
as we
chance
begin
here to
inning
lead
number
off.
6. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. In there, and it's 0-1.
And
He
we
hasn't
need
used
to
that pitch
try
much
and get
this
the
game.
offense
That's
going.
when he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The 0-1 pitch.
And Myers is going
And
to
this
get a
inning
leadoff
starts
single.
with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the
batting.
baseball. That's a perfect example. The
And
ball's
Ben
in,
Zobrist
and he took it back up
is
the
coming
middle.
up
You
now
can't do
with
that if you
no
don't
outs
keep your
and
hands
Myers on at
inside the
first.
baseball.
As we're trying to get the offense going. And Zobrist is 2 for 2 at the moment.
Standing
so
in now, Ben Zobrist,
Maybe
as he
good
will
eye.
take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a
Okay.
strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
And that's a base hit.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
So we got
He gets another hit, his
right
third
now.
hit of the
2
game.
on,
Now
no
he's been
out.
ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
As Drupal Cabrera gets a chance. And if he could homer right here, which no guarantees, he would tie the game. Which he has helped us more than once.
Stepping in now
year.
as Drupal Cabrera as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
11
0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Still looking for his first base hit today.
Comes set with the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Well, probably trying to take out the worm, I guess. Poor worm.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard.
Here in the middle innings, I gotta say it's been kind of interesting at the moment.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Okay,
I love how
Cabrera,
aggressive
now
he
you
is.
gotta
He's just
swing. If
attacking
that
the
ball
zone with the
comes
fastball. Here it is.
low
Now he's at
like that
1-2
again,
count,
you're gonna have
and
to
really he can
swing.
go anywhere he wants now.
Line drive to
Good
center
hit,
field.
but that's gonna be out.
Bradley is right there, 1 down. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding
I was
on
going to
there.
try and tag up.
Well,
but
we've mentioned the
next for
conditions
Tampa Bay.
aren't ideal with the rain
The
coming
ball
down, and
was
that
coming
can
in
make every
pretty
play
quickly,
a little
so
bit of an adventure. You really have to
went back.
concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
as
Coming to
Logan
the
Forsythe
plate
gets
now,
a chance with
Logan
one out.
Forsythe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Going to give Forsythe a very high first pitch. And quickly it's ball 1.
A fastball that just misses inside.
This
Gonna
is where the
pitch
big
Forsythe
dogs
pretty
show up. You got
tightly
runners
here.
on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
A bullet to first base.
Gets it right to the first baseman.
The first baseman, number 33, Steve Pierce.
And
Digging in to try it again, Steve Pierce. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2
Pierce,
out
you
here in
make
inning
me
number
nervous.
6.
I really should pitch hit for you. Come on, give me my
Here comes
hit.
the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short.
Not like
Scooped
that.
up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
That's why I thought
Rays
about pitch
strand a
hitting for
pair.
him.
Can't cut into that
But
6-3
either way,
deficit.
after 6, it's or bottom. I should say bottom of the 6 coming up. Boston is leading 6-3.
Striding in once again, David
And
Robinson.
before
0
Robertson
for
gets
2
the
here to
chance
start.
here, we are going to the pen.
There, David Robinson.
And we're going to put in Alex Torres.
Alex
attention,
Torres is into
Now
the
pitching
ball
for
game now
Tampa
as he'll
Bay.
make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Excuse
Alex
me.
Torres.
And we're going to let Torres pitch a couple innings here. We still got a couple innings here, and we still have a shot at coming back. I still believe. But, you know, if we lose, then we lose. You know, you can't win them all. But at least we're putting a pretty good fight. It was just a little unfortunate there for Sanchez there that last inning with that 2-run homer he gave up, but still he did pretty good for us. He only gave up 2, which is not good, but still it happens, so I can't complain. So I hope everybody's enjoying the video here. And also another game note to, well, not really game note, but kind of a social note for you. I got an Instagram account for this channel, for the Viper TV. It is spelled The Viper in one word, period, TV. So please follow it. I put some stats on there, as well as when I'm going to go live. I haven't yet put, you know, any stats or anything, but I like to keep you all up to date what's going on with the Viper TV and what videos are coming up for you. It's me trying to be social with you guys, and please follow it, as well as subscribe here and turn your notifications on. We still got, I believe, 122 games yet to go. So we still got a good bit of videos coming up here on the Viper TV of the show. I am working on other videos as well, so as we get ready to zone play here, as David Robertson leads off.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Great spot with
Top of the sixth right now from Fenway Park.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Looks like we're going to have to give him the slider.
Now
here.
another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Will Bradshaw will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning.
Taking a look
flash
at
you
his
back
first
to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
2 home run day so far for the Red Sox.
First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
2 strikes, and now we are looking for the final
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
We'll have to give him the sinker here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
He's just fouling him up until he gets something he wants to hit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Getting the change up.
Hit out toward second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Nice 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Cito Gary.
As Zito Gary gets a chance.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cito Gary 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Really, Pierce? You weren't on the bag? I'm taking you out. I don't know what's going on with Pierce.
Fletcher Dowell, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Now he
a
makes
hit and 2
error.
tries for him so far.
That should have been routine.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
As top of the 7th is coming up. As what you just heard from Nick Vasgersian's here, Boston is leading 6-3. 3 innings
Welcome
to go.
back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please.
As we get
New
a new
pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller.
As
Here's John
will go
Jaso
again.
now. A
Leading
hit
off
in
for the
2
Rays,
tries so
Miller
far.
right here to
Catcher
lead
number
off the
28.
7th.
John Jaso.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Look out. 2-0
this guy's
now.
all over the
You know,
place
sometimes
so
it
far.
takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in a count,
really,
2-0. It's
think I
time
should
to
have
start
sent
getting
Jaso
locked
out there
in.
with some football gear.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit on the ground to short.
Going to hit right to the shortstop. And
And the
Jaso
throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
should have took that one.
Digging in once again, Corey
Just running out of
Dickerson.
innings
He
and
scored
trying to get
after reaching
something
on a
going
single
here.
in his last time up.
Come on, Dickerson.
And he takes ball 1.
Say one thing, at least it's not a heavy rain.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
And now we get one back. And it's a
Solo
6,
shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year.
So we're
And
still
they cut
down
the
by
gap
2.
here. It's now 6-4.
At least we get one run back.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 2
Kevin
for 3
Kiermaier
with a
gets
home
a
run
run.
and a double.
And see if he can maybe do what he did earlier and give us another homer.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center
That's a
and
base
shallow.
hit.
And that's in there, base hit.
I was hoping maybe
Well,
he
that's
could
a
get
nice
double,
base hit
but
right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's
Hey.
one thing
The third
short,
baseman,
and the
number
he
toughest
just
one of
needs
them
a
all. the
triple for the cycle,
He's gonna, looks
but
like he's
that's
going to get another at
easier
bat.
said
Let's see
than
if he's able
done.
to pull it off.
Your
Frankie
attention, please.
Keller takes the
Now
mound
pitching
now,
for
and
the
it
Red
appears
Sox,
he's being brought in to
number
face the
28,
right-handed batter who waits
Frankie.
next.
Yeah, you
Keller.
usually don't hear the
As
term righty
Frankie
specialist
Keller
very
comes
often,
out
but that's
to
kind of
take
how they're using him here,
Evan
Matt.
Longoria
Most hitters
that's
have a
on
harder
deck
time
for
against
us.
pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
not a good day for Longoria so far, but he can make up for all that right here. If he can put one in the gap.
1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a
That
high
maybe.
drive into left center field. Looking up is Bradley. That one is out
Now
of
it's
here.
13 homers
This
for now for
game is
Evan Longoria on the
tied.
season. And now it's a
A
tie ball
two-run
game.
home run for Evan Longoria. Number 13 for him on the year as
This
they
turns
pull
into
even.
a home
It's
run
6-6
derby
now.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right hand.
That was a good hit, too.
Looking for the right-on-right advantage.
That was my pick
But he
I've
took
been
that
looking
strategy
for.
and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Hits it right on top of the sign, too.
Ready once
now
again.
Let's see if Myers
Will
can do the same
He
thing.
singled his last time up.
That's why I call them the Longo and Meyer boys. I know that doesn't sound right, but they're really good together. Especially with Longoria in the number 3 hole and Myers right behind them.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Now we
3
got
runs
some
already home here.
pop coming right now.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Come on, Will.
Hit to short.
That spoke too soon.
Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Probably should have took that one, but just kind of looked good and thought I can get it in the gap.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
And
He's
Zobrist
working
is
on
a
a
perfect
3-hit ball
3 for
game
3
right
today.
now. He's set and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. One now to Zobrist. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play.
Damn,
it's 1-2.
Come on, Zobrist. Here's Zorrilla.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer any dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Right
after multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Softly hit out to short.
Zobrist is 4 for 4.
And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Was
so
a little out of the
zone,
but
isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Well, he's had a heck of a day right there. That base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 on the day.
Cabrera
The batting average just continues to rise.
With 2 out. Don't never say never in race country. At least in our race
Here
country.
now is Asdrubal Cabrera batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Cabrera could do it. I got faith. Just need to ring your cowbells at Fenway.
From the belt, the pitch. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
And Cabrera is quickly down 2 strikes.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Come on, Cabrera.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley going back on it at the track.
Not out of here, but that looks like it's going to bring home Zobrist.
In is a wild one.
And that's going to be an RBI double for Cabrera, and just like that,
getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
And
Carter Holiday will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh.
Carter Holiday.
Carter Holiday. Pretty good inning for us. Told you, never say never.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Of the year.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Still looking for that final out for Boston. And Forsythe feels like he got the squeeze right there, judging by his actions, dusting off the bat. Come on, big fella. Don't be too anxious.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
2
and a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bradshaw ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Rays are in front, 7-6.
7-6.
Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia.
He'll
start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Dustin Pedroia.
Now a southpaw to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
And Pedroia is quickly down the strike. And I might let Torres go into the 8th.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. Played
here.
on the backhand. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Longo kind of throw it on the back foot, but still. Either way, Pedroia is on.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Today.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. Bradley waits on the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for him. Doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 5th stolen base on the campaign. The 0-2 home. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout.
Try to take out the front row.
Here comes another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle.
That's 13.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
Pierce stays on the bag.
The first baseman, number 12, Mike Napoli.
As Mike Napoli gets a chance.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Napoli. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Skied into very shallow right. Myers is under it.
That's a long ball for Myers,
and the inning is over.
The inning is over. After 7,
so no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-6.
And Torres loves it with the fish. Right
here's Steve Pierce now.
And
he'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 33, Steve.
Because Pierce is having an awful day.
Trey Barnett is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Trey Barnett.
I probably should have put him on, but either way, Barnett will lead off for us here in the 8th.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers and 17
Trey Barnett,
RBIs.
He's having a pretty good year. Could have a better year, though.
Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. So striding forward now, John Jaso. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I do hope everybody is enjoying the game. I think it's been pretty entertaining here through this middle innings here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high
plausible
fastball.
Strike right there. Hope you guys are liking. Please, I don't like to ask too much, but if you can, please give it a like and subscribe. I'd deeply appreciate it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
And
he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 10.
And as Corey Dickerson gets a chance with 2 out.
Corey Dickerson
will
stand in to fight again already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys.
I wonder if the Red Sox bullpen known that he homered. Hit the joke.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center. A base hit.
And now we got Kiermaier.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Looking for that triple.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
There on that one.
0-1, here it comes. And there's ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Come on, Kiermaier.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over the first.
Gonna be another single, no triple,
and it's through into right.
Either way, he's first pitch, I think, 4 for 4
Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
As Longo gets a chance.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
Now it looks like they're praying right now, or trying to do something to prevent Longo from doing something here.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Working to keep them in the game here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move.
Either way,
ends the inning.
Ground,
Rays strand a pair
popped out,
as they still cling to a 7-6 lead.
Bottom of the 8th coming up. Still 7-6.
Trey Barnett will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 23.
Digging in, Nolan Reimold. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible.
6 outs
but
to
this
secure
very
the
well
victory.
could be the last chance to do that.
And right here we're going to decide on the closer, which is, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick to Davis here. But just in case, we'll keep McGee.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
You never know what may happen.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look
I'm
at.
going to let Torres finish this out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Really? Reimold homers.
So a solo
How
home
many
run
homers
here for
has that
Nolan
been
Reimold.
between?
Home run number 5
7
on the
homers?
year, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
Or 6 or 7 homers. I screwed up on that fastball. That was on me.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Excuse me, I did not mean that sneeze came out of nowhere. But please don't dislike right there. If you have a heart.
Left fielder.
Either way.
Into the box, David Robinson.
As David Robertson gets a chance.
As he sends it on the ground to first.
Pitch out. Where are you going?
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Barnett just did like a 360 right there.
Will Bradshaw.
Will Bradshaw gets a chance.
Will Bradshaw, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker? You
right
have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top. You're never going to hit it.
With a win.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
2 out.
Standing in now, Cito Geary, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt. And
there's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch.
Foul.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Hit hard towards center. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls them off. He's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants. Whack, base hit. Great job.
Fletcher Dowell gets a chance at 2 out.
Stepping in now, Fletcher Dowell lays off 1-0.
They call the ball when they're supposed to strike, but nevertheless, 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one.
Back there.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Thank you for telling us. It wasn't 50 for this inning, doggone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball
And
swung
Gary
on
goes
and
down
missed,
on
and a side
strike,
is
and
retired.
we escaped the inning.
But the Red Sox tie things up on the
Top of
solo
the
homer. 9th inning straight ahead. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Ryan Garcia will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Will Myers. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Leads off for
Will Myers.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Knuckle curve. Or knuckle ball, I should say, not knuckle curve.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center.
It doesn't have enough.
Bradley is
If
there.
it was at home, that might have
to
been
start inning number
gone,
9.
but either way, it's out.
Shortstop Ben Zobrist.
Nice try by Myers.
So stepping in,
as
Ben
we're going to see if
4 hits for him in this one, all singles.
With another hit.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
And that's not a good way to start in that bat.
Now here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Come on, Zobrist. I know you got it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays second baseman at 2-2.
Come on, Zobrist.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Cabrera is on deck.
Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. 1 out, nobody on. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That appears foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Come on, Zobrist.
Once again a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Unfortunate, and Zobrist goes down on strike.
Designated hitter as Drupal Cabrera.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
There's 2 outs here in the top of the 9th.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
So
Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Still tied 7-7.
We got to get 3 outs here to go to extras to try to win this. And since it's tied, I guess we'll bring out McGee here.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Jake McGee enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Number 57, Jake McGee.
A lot of offense, though, this game. I don't know on how you all feel, but I gotta sit and count, but I know we homered 3 times, Kiermaier, Dickerson, and Longoria, and I think they homered 3 times as well. So, pretty good game. Boy, and McGee's really taking his time on throwing the warm-up pitches, which in a way is a good thing. So, our main game plan is for right now, if we can retire them 1, 2, 3, and maybe get a run here in the top of the 10th, we'll bring out Davis to try to close it out. If I would have put maybe McGee in the last inning and avoided that home run, this might be a little different situation, but I just felt so good about Torres' chances there, as well as I don't really want to burn for my bullpen too much because we still got 3 more games before there's an off day coming up here on this show, so I just don't want to burn up everybody because we got Cleveland coming up. But either way, back in play, we got Pedroia leading off.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the whole night.
Kiermaier chases us down. And Jackie Bradley Jr. comes up with 1 out. And he's 3 for 4
Here's Jackie
today.
Bradley now. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Are you ready yet?
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
No matter the fastball, he had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep
maybe
that guy
getting
off
out
the
of
base
this
path.
real cold spell, hopefully.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now.
Yes, we got
As he lifts it in the air to right field.
Out.
Myers is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3.
After 9,
this remains
we go
a 7-all
2
tie.
extras here. As top of the 10th is coming up, 7-7. As Logan Forsythe leads off.
Logan Forsythe. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Forsythe.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. It looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Geary moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman number 23, Trey Barnett.
And Barnett will
digging in the switch hitter,
right
Trey.
Here. We are going to the pen, and we are going to put in
Barnett
our home run leader
here in this one.
Matt
Joyce will
Matt
move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
He will not play first. He will get yanked, and I'll put Loney in.
Takes a knee-high fastball, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
That's why I put him in. We need him right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Come on, Joyce.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
The catcher,
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Nice try, Joyce.
Now at the plate, John
If the shift wasn't on, you might have got
was
it
a
on,
ground out victim last time.
Either way, he's out neither to left.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Right here.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Base hit. That's going to be a double.
And this ball needs to be retrieved way out near the 420 sign. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
He's a big hit from Dickerson right here. At least get on base.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far.
Pretty good day for Dickerson.
The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
2 strikes already.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Come on, Dickerson.
Now the 1-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
In a way, he had no choice.
1 hit, 1 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 7-7.
We go to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. I really don't want McGee to
will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Another inning, but we're going to let him pitch. But I am going to
settling in now, Mike Napoli. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Will lead off for us. But we are, like I mentioned, Joyce will not play first. We're going to put Loney in.
James Loney is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
And put
James Loney.
Navarro at the plate and Jaso at first because he has played first. But either way, that's what
pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
As Napoli goes down the strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
And let's look for strike
here
number
comes.
3.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
I might consider it.
Will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game.
Chance of maybe winning.
From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We'll get the chance this one out.
A 1 pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Let's not get too wild now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, David Robinson.
As David Robertson gets a shot here at 2 outs.
Stepping up to the plate,
He hasn't done
Robinson,
anything. He's 0 for 4 right
with a
now.
strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Oh, 1 on a wild pitch, right?
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ripped down the first base line. On the first with it is Loney, and the inning is over.
1, 2, 3, go Boston.
Down in order go the Red Sox. Still tied 7-7.
Up, still tied.
Junichi Tazawa takes the mound to start the
Junichi
11th inning.
Tazawa comes out for the 11th inning as they try to hold the tie game here for the bottom half.
Digging in once again,
As
Kevin
Kiermaier
Kiermaier. He'll kick
will
things
lead
off
off.
here in the 11th.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And he's already homered once today. Still, if he could get the triple here.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
If he can get that triple, he will get the cycle.
The pitch. And 2-0 now as this
2-0
misses
on
below the
Kiermaier.
knees.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it,
Out.
Robinson.
Good
And that's
try.
the first out of the inning.
The third
As
baseman, number
Longo
3,
will
Evan Longoria.
get a chance here. And remember, he homered in the
It is
7th
the
inning.
third baseman, Evan Longoria, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
And
Now
you know
action in the bullpen
Longoria
as their
is
closer starts to get loose out there.
a dangerous hitter to worry about.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going
And
to
just
wind
like
up
that,
a
he
foul
broke the
ball.
bat. So we need a new
1
bat.
out, nobody on.
He's too anxious there, Longo.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called
And
as
he
he
caught
couldn't
a
pull the
snap in
trigger,
there.
and there are 2 away.
That's 2 outs.
Right fielder, number 9.
Here's Juan Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Myers gets a chance at 2 outs.
First pitch on its way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Good hit, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down in order go the Rays.
Coming up.
This remains a 7-all tie.
I'm going to go ahead and kind of lost for words for a moment, and I want to kind of get off
and ready for another shot.
We are going to put in Kelly King here. So I hope you guys enjoy the end of this game.
11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
If not, then we don't. But either way, we will see you tomorrow on the show. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this broadcast. I turn the mic over to Nick Vasgersians and the rest of the MLB The Show gang. Once again, hope you enjoy.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and shot foul right at home plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in and looking for more, Cito, Geary. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. There to take it in is Loney now for route number 2.
The catcher, number 39, Fletcher Dowell.
Ready for another shot now. Fletcher Dowell. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still tied 7-7. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles.
Shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well, they set up away, but the forkball stays out there for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Forkball. That's where you want it, but it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. 3rd home run for him on the year as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
Well, somebody's anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here now is his Drupal Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Forsythe.
In now, Logan Forsythe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Settling in now, James Loney. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them a 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Here's John Jaso now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back for it is Bradley, but this one's going to kick off the wall. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Here's a swing, and oh boy, this could be trouble. And it is trouble. That should be extra bases. Loney scores. 2 runs have scored. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He swings and lines it to left. That's in there. Base hit. Kiermaier rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Standing in now, Will Myers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter. 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Pedroia is able to get there. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 13-7. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location. But he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Middlebrooks.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now. And that misses for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Mike Napoli now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
13-7 is how this one ends. The Rays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Kelly King gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Junichi Tazawa struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.